Hello, what is up, guys? It's DJ Rexman, aka Randy from Trio Vigos, part-time producer, bass player, and turntablist. And today we're going to be talking about my favorite EP and my EP, the October, the acoustic. This is the prequel slash beginning to the December, which is the electronic. And I'll explain that at the end. And when we talk about the December, hopefully will be coming out right after this video. But let's get into it. And let me find out where the October is. It's in my files. Starting with track 1. This was the first one I made. Listening to it right now. This is the first time I was scratching on a record that was for official release. This is a sample of the Black Eyed Peas Shut Up, and it's an 8-bit remix. I found it off Zedge, and it was kind of cool sounding, so that's me repeating the track. This one was kind of meant to be like the start to the album, because I've always found the song Shut Up to be a dark song, instrumental-wise and lyrics-wise. So I kind of started it out. So my friend Adonis, our producer, I should say, kind of came up with the idea of doing this one. He liked the idea. He knows a bit about the Black Eyed Peas as well. So I said, yeah, I want to do this, definitely, as someone who was a fan of it. And so he put together the tracks. I remixed it with the turntable and my tape deck. Our sound mixer was the one and only Tyler, the singer. I love him to death. He is like a family to me. He is like a cousin to me, or close distant relative. That actually, what the fuck? I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, this one samples one of my old videos on my YouTube channel called The YouTube Reviewer, where I was announced that I was leaving. After that I hit 125 subscribers, so I'm back obviously, but I actually came to work on this. At the time I was going through a depression, and so this whole album was kind of like a way to like get it out, and that's why it's a lot more dark. So I mean, it's a good one, it's a good one. I don't know how long this one goes on for. I feel like I want to re-release the song with an edit. Especially with this part, because this is stupid where I'm, this whole track was cool, but I feel like it was a bit long. I think it's like 3 minutes. It's going on 2:46. I don't really have much to say about this one. I'm sorry. I'll let you guys out with the outro. Alright, so the next song is Don't Let Me Go. Wow. Or Don't Let Me. It's kind of hard to explain what the title is. So this originated from a 2016 song when I started my first band, Ken Flame, which was a band that came to fruition, kind of, but it didn't at the same time. There was a lot of things. Something was weird with it. It never came to fruition. This was a track that I had, and I was like, I want to put it somewhere, and it had the good October feel of darkness. So that's where it comes from. I do a little bit of scratching on here. You can't really hear it. I didn't do all the scratching on this one, obviously. But I definitely did more than I probably should have. And repeats kind of is one of those things where I rather it go like that. But yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. Yeah. Anyway, just trying to fix something here. But yeah, this was probably my favorite track off the Ken Flame self-titled album that never came into fruition. And this was gonna be released as a single, but me and Tyler have been talking, and we don't really like the whole traditional singer. We'd like, we want more kind of instrumental ones that people can rap over, so it's easy, like remixing I could do. That's our philosophy. Oh yeah, this is Hi-Hats Co. Company. This actually came from an old demo that I did that was included on the album by Riddick on here the first Trio Vigos EP. The vocals are being done by me and Killer Weeaboo, DJ Killer Weeaboo. I do a little bit of scratching on it, but I affected our voices to sound a bit cooler. His is the dark, or deeper one, and then mine's the the regular mime. And we kind of set the same line so that I can blend some of this stuff. So like you'll see here in a minute. Hold on, I'm waiting for it. You can see it there, right there. So I recorded the entire thing so that way when Aiden's thing gets reversed, I can put it in there. But let's go. I'd like to thank Tyler for being the sound mixer. He's the sound mixer for almost all of our songs. He's amazing. He got the feel. The lyrics were written by Killer Weeaboo, but I kind of just did go along with it. This part right here is their point, was kind of cool. Yeah. This is a skit I did for fun. It's just me, like, I don't want to answer the phone. Yeah, right now. Available. This is a song that means a lot to me. So, there was a day on my vacation in October in which it rained hard. We got flash flooding. And what you're hearing in the background is regular rain. Like, that is not a sound effect. That is real rain coming from outside my window. You can hear the cars driving. That's the reason why it's called Nostalgic Rain. I played around on my iPad, and you can hear some live track guitar by me, and I was just messing around. But the thing you actually hear, the do-do-do-do-do, kind of was me messing around on the iPad, and I wasn't even on strumming like I was supposed to be in solo mode. So I kind of just got a different sound. It made me feel nostalgic in a way, like it took me back to childhood, and it's honestly a good song in my opinion, and I don't know if anyone else likes it on this album, but this is a favorite for me. I wish because Tyler sound mixed this, he made the volume a lot less up there. And that's the same for another track, but I could be wrong. But yeah, this one was awesome. I did a little bit of live tracking bass. You can hold on. Not here. Alright, well, there's live tracking bass on this song. It's just kind of hard to describe this track. This is a track that was something that we came up with. This is one of the first ones, but it was also, there was a lot of, like we didn't have any plans on it. Little iPad programming was me, the live track guitar was me, sound mixer, Tyler, obviously. Adonis produced this one. He gave the go on this one. Adonis made the song. This is Don't Let Me Go, Adonis' Wicked remix. I fucking love this song. So he took the stems and mixed them on his Chromebook, kind of adding this bass line. He kept the bass line, and you hear the it was freaking amazing. He did the drum programming. I put a little bit of live guitar, live track. The sound mixer was Adonis for this one. He actually edited it to look better and sound better. This is also a favorite. I love Don't Let Me Go. I think it captures the mood. The original track does definitely capture the mood. And we'll get to be talking about the last track, which is the 2016 demo, which he uses a couple things from the demo. We'll talk about the story of that one. I like this one, though. This is an amazing one, and I'm glad we ended off the album, or the EP itself, with this on the album version, which I'm going to call it the album version. I think it's definitely better. So before we get into the track by track, I kind of wanted to talk about the bonus tracks. If you guys don't know, we've put a lot of these bonus tracks into different albums. And if you're from SoundCloud, you know that there was a whole album based off of these, because this was originally on the SoundCloud edition, which is now the album version. And I just wanted to let you guys know that a lot of these tracks were put on the December because they were more happy. And I made these before and after, and I just wanted them to have a home, with the exception of Old Mix and Don't Let Me Go remix. Actually, the Don't Let Me Go demo, whatever you want to call it, demo was actually not going to be included, but I had it from a year or two ago. So yeah. But Trapping the Old with Panda Man, which is cool. I wanted to give a home to that. And yeah, so this is this. I don't really know what else to say. Let's get into the next track, which is Folklore, which has a lot of things. This is the one, the only Folklore. This has actually been released as a single, and it's coming out with a remix made by Tyler himself. This was a cool little demo, kind of. Initially starts at a demo, but it is now a new track on our album, The December, which is a sequel to this, and is a single. Our first official album single. I guess you can call it, This Is For My Best Friends, kind of a single now that it was on an album. So you get this do, 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 do. That's kind of inspired by Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz. Obviously, I'm a big Gorillaz fan. The bass was programmed by me. It's on Soundtrap, and I love the bass line on this. It's dub bass, and you just hear it. It's a catchy song. I like it. It's good enough. I don't think it's too bad. If there's any complaint for any of these songs, as I say, they go on a little too bit. But the bass line's kind of based off of Clint Eastwood as well, but I put some difference. It's definitely deep bass. Adonis actually put that bass line in. Adonis also helped produce this. This is kind of our track. I was actually the producer on this. He did not produce this one, I believe, and if I said he did, I'm sorry. I did not think to correct myself. This is my track. I don't know why I would say that, but I kind of added this as a bonus track because it was cool, and it was a little song we did after the release of the standard edition of the EP. So when the album version was coming out, I decided to add it on there now. So yeah, it's a cool song. It's catchy. I'm in love with the bass line, though. I got to say, I can't not resist that bass line. You can hear it progressively getting louder, and it goes down and stops. So yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah. Actually, Adonis sound mixed this because this was a track that I wanted sound mixed by someone who wasn't Tyler. I love Tyler to death, but he's only learning this stuff, so that's it really. So this was the one and only Folklore. I hope you guys enjoyed that commentary. On to the next track. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, Adonis's Loopy Ride, the best track for the bonus tracks in my opinion. This is an Adonis-based song. He produced it and put it on there. Adonis did very well in this, and I'm proud of him for it, and I think he is even proud of it. This is track 7, I believe. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. It's Adonis, kind of messing around with bass, it's just really weird. I like it. It's called Loopy Ride because it goes around, and it's really weird. Yeah, this is Adonis' song completely. He produced it and all that. He sound mixed it. And there wasn't really anything besides my vocals, which were added from a scrap song called Redone. Which was cool. Adonis was kind of, because we didn't have the actual instrumental to that track, so we just used the vocals and gave it this kind of distorted feel. And that was cool enough. Yeah. So this is cool on its own. I definitely, like I said, I love it. I think it's awesome. The transition between these two were definitely intentional. I kind of gave up the same feeling that even though, let's tell the story about this. So this was Trapping the Old, featuring a former Ken Flame member called Panda Man. He's a good producer. He was also part of Ken Flame. So this was another Ken Flame song that got scrapped. And eventually I want to make a Ken Flame album with some of the stuff that we got, demos and shit. And, I've thought about it. There definitely will be a Ken Flame, Trio of Egos crossover, more ska reggae. This doesn't necessarily show it, and neither does the other track. But, we were about different stuff. We were inspired by Sublime and Gorillaz to an extent. And this was a kind of nice little track, And the only complaint I have is the outro, which we will get to soon enough. I don't think the song actually goes on for long, but we will not be covering the long outro. I'll talk about it right now. The long outro was not my idea. That was Panda Man, and Odonis wanted to keep it in. When he was sound mixing it and editing it together, he said he wanted to keep it in, so I kept it in. But I definitely want to release an edit. There's 2 songs I'm gonna release an edit of, hopefully. And I think I want to say we did with the, I don't remember what it was. I think it was on the December. I could be wrong, but we released an edit of It's Not Okay. Or it was on like a single release that I hadn't. Let me check. I don't personally remember. But I definitely wanted it. I wanted a, Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah. So this is kind of cool, I guess. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of this outro right here. So we're gonna talk about Old Mix, which is a demo I did. I love it. Oh, fuck around. I did use my falsetto, which is basically I got fun, don't you know when you fuck around, what you doing? This was inspired by Mix 2, which is a song by Damon Albarn / Gorillaz. It was a demo that he did, and I wanted to make a song out of that kind of mentality, and it stayed as a demo. Doesn't matter what I do. I don't like my singing voice in this. It's stupid. I don't really like my singing voice in general, but I'm in love with the instrumental. That ding 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 you're hearing is actually a drum. I pitch correct it, and it sounds good. The bass line in this was kind of cool, I guess. I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm okay. I'm content with it being on the album. It was not my decision. I'm looking at credits because I don't personally remember some of these. So Old Mix was produced by me, obviously. I know that. Vocals by me. Sound mixer, I don't remember mixing this. I believe this was Tyler's, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't want to misassume. But yeah, this is it. Yeah. Like I said, this is just a cool song that I made out of kind of nowhere, and yeah. I don't really know what else to say. I know that it goes through a long outro as well, so I'm gonna cut it down. The one I've talked about the most, crap. Don't Let Me Go or Don't Let Me. This is the original, the one I've told you about. This is the original Ken Flame demo, I like to call it. Don't think it has any vocals. I haven't listened to all these. I'm listening to these in real time. Trying to give you guys the real opinion and trying to come up with memories. There's really no vocals in this. This is actually before I came up with vocals. You can see that, this guy, reggae influence is in the bass line. But this is more hard rock, and I know that, and that's because at the time we had a couple PIP members that wanted to do hard rock, so I made this kind of sounding like that kind of remix of other songs that we had written. I do understand that this is kind of a poorly edited one, where it kind of doesn't go as long as it should be, but in any case, it's there. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it to its extent. It inspired a couple songs. Obviously, this is a track on our album. It was gonna be a single, and if I do ever release it as a single, I'll release all 3 versions of it because I'm that person. But yeah, it kind of starts over, then it goes through again. And this is kind of the whole crux of the album ending. I don't really have much to say about this. But yeah, and it goes over again. So yeah, that's the end of the track by track. I like to thank you guys for listening to this or watching this video. I'm going through 20 minutes of me talking about an album that hasn't been that successful, getting like 20 or something views. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's a hard work put into this. A lot of hard work went into this album, as a lot of our albums do, but this is the first real album. We released it on SoundCloud first because we couldn't really edit this down to what we wanted to on YouTube. So I want to thank everyone for watching and listening and subscribing. We hit 15 subscribers. We're redoing our website as of now on Google, so we won't be on Wix. I'll be probably taking another video and editing. If this is up after this, there will probably be a website tour up soon. So love you guys. Remember, always support music. Go check out our music and love everything and be good. Love you guys. Bye.